Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Let's do that again. Start over.
You're
Yo, welcome to a new episode of Another Shitty Opinion, another Johnson exclusive. As you can see, the wife Bree is here. I'm Dev. I'm always in the back, but today I'm on camera. Johnny Five is not here, so we're gonna hold it down for
Johnny
him.
always calls it Johnson and Johnson.
The Johnson and Johnson 2 episode. We gonna get right into it, man. Talking about the latest in culture, and unfortunately, one of the biggest things in culture, or been in culture the last couple of years, is finally coming to an end. Usher residency in Vegas is coming to an end very soon. We know Usher has been making waves with his performance in Vegas. Everybody been pulling up. Some will contribute to ruining some relationships, exposing some people. But the Usher Raymond residence in Vegas is finally coming to an end. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to pull up. But I would have snuffed Usher if he would have grabbed my wife. But so that's coming to an end. Baby, is there any other artists that you would like to see
Chris Brown
do a resident? Well, Chris Brown is a active.
So is Usher. He just put out an album.
Yeah, but it's different. Usher's like I
want to see Chris Brown.
A senior athlete. I mean, senior entertainer. I'm talking about somebody from those class that you like that has enough of collection to do a residency. Who do you think would be like a good residency? R&B, of course. From that early 2000s, maybe 90s. Guy, girl, group. Who do you think would be dope to see host their own residency? Who can you think of?
Chris Brown.
Other than Chris Brown is an active artist. Still young. I would say like
Rihanna.
I just want to see Rihanna perform. Rihanna still superstar level.
But she hasn't put an album out in many years.
She can't do a residency. Her residency will be a stadium. So she's too. Not saying Usher's not big.
You just said Usher's not big.
Rihanna is still one of the biggest pop stars in today's music.
You're narrowing down my list, and I'm giving a bunch of people. But he did have Mary J. Blige there.
So that's a good one. Mary J. do a residency. That'd be fire. Mary J. Maybe a group. Maybe a Boys to Men residency.
Unless it's his kids, I don't want.
But again, they can have Wayne Moore come up in there. But I think Boys to Men has enough music.
Yeah, it's just not. It's like all slow though. At least Usher has a bunch of he had a good mix of like fast music and then like R&B music. But Boys to Men is just slow music.
So that wouldn't be a good residency to you. What about like a Janet Jackson or something?
Didn't she already have a residency?
I don't even. To be honest,
she did. I think she did already.
I don't know. We drawing blanks on who can do a.
Janet had a residency.
Who can do a residency?
Mariah Carey had a residency.
Right.
Ooh, I would love to see a Toni Braxton residency.
That would be fire too, Toni.
Because her music is very sexy and very like.
Toni Braxton. What about Brandy?
Boo.
A Brandy residency.
I don't want to see that shit. I'm out. Count me out.
I'm
really sad. My sister said she went to Vegas and tried to get tickets for Usher, but he wasn't giving he didn't have no concert times at that time.
Because you just can't go to Vegas and just like think you're gonna get to see Usher Raymond.
I mean, you could have bad seats.
But so the Usher residency.
But did you see him crying in the video?
No, I didn't see him crying.
His last day already passed. So at the last day, he like fell to the ground and was like crying, and I just feel like. I don't know why he was crying. I mean, it's a good run. Yeah, his residency is probably one of the ones that been most talked about
Yeah,
since people started doing Residency.
Definitely had one of the most talked about Residency.
But I don't think this is it for Usher Raymond. I
mean, it's not. He got Super Bowl coming up.
Yo, I cannot wait for Super Bowl.
Got Super Bowl.
I want to host a Super Bowl party just for that.
He gonna do the Super Bowl, which I'm sure will be lit. I'm just trying to think of any artist, whether it's R&B or not, somebody that you think would be dope to have a Vegas residency.
Robin Thicke.
I don't know if Robin Thicke got enough music for Vegas residency. Mm-hmm. Enough for people to draw people out like the way Usher draw people out. Maybe I was about to say Mario, but I don't even think he has enough to draw people out. Mm-hmm. Not many people that can do a residency. I'm coming to believe. I don't really see. I can't.
Christina Aguilera.
I think Christina Aguilera could do a residency. Britney did one, so I'm pretty sure she could. We get a Backstreet residency if they haven't done one already. I think Backstreet could do one. And Sync is still kind of too big because Justin is Justin Timberlake. So
well, they dragging Justin. So
yeah, I mean they dragging him. They just had a little bit of fame on social media. They created a TikTok and stuff, and everybody expecting a tour. So they can do a little bit bigger. But we're gonna see more from Usher coming up with the Super Bowl. But a lot of people are sad that the residency is ending. So. But congratulations to Usher for having such a great run. And so we're gonna keep celebrating him and the beauty of R&B. And speaking of R&B, we get into one of Usher's counterparts. One of the guys that came, the Michael Jackson lineage. You got the Michael Jackson, you got the Usher, and now today you have the Chris Brown. Now Chris Brown recently dropped a new album. I didn't even listen to it yet because there's so many damn songs. I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. But Chris Brown has been in the news because first it started with him doing music with Ye. There was a video of him recording with Ye, and everybody know. Well, a lot of people believe that Ye is against Jewish people. And so in the video, people started attacking. That video went viral. People started attacking Chris Brown because they trying to say he's aligning himself with Ye, who hates Jews. And Chris Brown, responded, "I ain't religious. I'm pyro," like that or whatever. Like, leave me the fuck alone. I ain't got no pics. I ain't got no quarrels or beefs with anybody. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm pyro. And because of that, a pyro set has then went viral stating Chris Brown trying to be a gangster and shit, this life is real. These niggas be claiming sex and they ain't really about that life. And so they pretty much talking down on Chris Brown for being, a celebrity and a star and trying to rep a gang set. And they he's set tripping type shit. But what do you think about popular people, and there's a lot of them, a lot of artists, whether they actors, rappers, singers, repping a gang set or gang affiliation? They looking at it like Chris Brown been a star since 16.
But he was repping a gang when he first came out, wasn't he?
I don't know.
He had a video where he had a red bandana. So
again, they try to say you've been too much of a celebrity for you to be a gangster or repping a gang and shit. What would be your take on this Chris Brown pyro shit?
He's been repping that shit though. So why now it's such a big? He's been repping. I know he repped some gang when he first came out because he did a music video and he had like a bandana on or something like that. I remember him repping something. Don't quote me on it, but yeah. I'm pretty sure he was repping something. He's just giving light to you guys. The problem here is he's giving more light to you guys, and it could affect him more than it could affect you guys.
Yeah, and so that's my whole issue with it. It's like
because they doing these RICO charges like ain't no business like shooting people with these RICO charges. Boom, boom. Exactly. You get a RICO charge. They like Oprah.
Yeah, that's my whole take on this.
You situation. Get a RICO charge, and you get a RICO charge, and you get a RICO charge.
When you got money, Shaq, the fuck up. Because the way they throwing RICOs, and again, RICO ain't, there's no proof needed, but based on your affiliation and you saying that you're affiliated with something. So God forbid, if they building up a RICO charge against a particular set, and then they can say, based on what you said and the crimes they committed, you funded this shit because you the money and shit. Now you get yourself caught up in a RICO.
Right, they doing RICOs and these, and the crazy thing is these artists are just catching them shits. Yeah. Like y'all just opening doors. Yeah. Like no offense, okay, I get what they saying. Don't rap it if you're not a part of that life. Like don't. I know a lot of hood niggas hate when rap niggas rap that shit and they really not about that life, right? So we talked about that with King. You can't rap this shit like if you live the hood life when you've never lived in the fucking hood, right? People take offense to it. I get it 100%. But it's more detrimental to the artist than it is to the set.
You like, the money. God forbid if you really, and I'm not saying he is, but as the money, you fucking up the money if you are the money for this particular set. I'm just
saying, YSL, you hitting these RICO, you seeing them get RICO charges after RICO charge. All you need to say is I'm part of this gang. I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah, once you align yourself,
you get these charges.
If they was to pursue a RICO, stupid. And if you're a celebrity and you come for money, you align yourself with that, they push a RICO. Unfortunately, you get yourself caught up. So I believe Chris Brown in the sense of, I'm pretty sure again, you're in the studio with Ye rapping and shit. You ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, you gonna bob and rock out and shit.
And again, having an opinion on a group of people don't make you have hatred for that group. Yeah. That's one. And two, just because you in the studio, Ye is still a producer
and his own man.
Right. So but he's also a producer and he's still an artist. So of course being in the studio with Ye, you are now just,
it's a privilege though.
Right. But not only that, but he's producing something for you. It's not like we don't know if they have a personal relationship or is it just business. If he just producing something for him, it's the studio. So nobody should be in the studio with Hitmaker because Hitmaker is a woman beater. You support that?
The women that, the people that's against Hitmaker probably will have something to say about you doing music with him. And so that's why they're looking at it. The Jewish community is looking at it. The fans of Chris Brown that comes from that community or support that community is like, they believe Ye doesn't like these people. So because you're in the studio with him, you're doing music with him, you're aligning yourself with somebody who don't like a particular group. And I don't think that's the case with Ye, but that's what they trying to say.
I just feel like people hate Chris Brown anyways.
And so Chris Brown being in the studio with Ye, it's like, oh damn, you aligning yourself up with that Jewish hater or whatever. And so now we hate you, but I don't think that's the case. And I think that's what Breeze was trying to say, bro. I ain't got shit to do with none of that, so leave me the fuck alone. But him saying I'm Pyru and repping the set, I don't think that's the smartest of things because like you said, with all the RICOs being thrown around, it's best to keep yourself apart from all that bullshit.
Right.
And speaking of RICOs, another one who caught a RICO this year, Young Thug.
But his name is for Jesus.
So we're learning something new. Young Thug Trial has recently started. And his legal representation is saying like we got it all wrong. YSL is not a gang.
No.
And the thug in Young Thug doesn't mean anything like a gangster, doesn't mean anything like a villain or something like that. He's actually a devout Christian, and the thug in Young Thug means truly humble under God.
Amen. I believe it. I believe it.
Hey,
I believe it.
Look,
as a worshiper of God, I believe.
As a good old Christian, why wouldn't he? Because I am too. I'm truly humble under God. Maybe I should be Dev Thug.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mini thug.
Big thug. You know what I'm saying? Because I am truly humbled under God. So we're learning things about Young Thug and his legal team, and they just try to make sure that we understand that this is a devout Christian who attends Bible study, who attends church. He's giving back to his community. He has been baptized. He has led church services. He has a Sunday school class that he teach. We just got Thug all wrong. The music that he put out.
Right. We just confused by the tattoos and stuff.
We confused by the tattoos, and we missing the underlying theories and methods and messaging under his music and stuff. Like when he said stuff like something wrong with the pussy. You know what I'm saying? When he say stuff like that, he's really talking about, being a virgin until you get married. You know what I'm saying? Or a born again Christian until you get saved.
What he's saying
something
is
wrong with the pussy. Well, you know what I'm saying? We say stuff like that.
It's not being a born again virgin. It's just him telling you that the pussy ain't good.
Okay.
It's not good for your life.
It's not blessed.
Right. So don't worry about that.
Find you a good old Christian woman.
Right. That's what he was saying. That's the worldly pussy is something
worldly,
wrong.
Right.
It's
something wrong with the worldly pussy. That's what he's saying. He's really telling us, go find you a God-fearing woman,
right?
That you can
pray over.
That's gonna pray over you and create
a
life with you.
That woman prays over her,
and then you have that union, that's blessed upon God.
Let me tell you something.
We got it all wrong.
This case is about to be on 100. I'm as much as I was invested into the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case, I'm invested in this. Let me tell you something. I'm so invested into this case. At this point, I look forward to the 16th of December because the case now. So the prosecutor has been screamed at by the judge 3 times in this case.
Oh yeah, word.
And the case hasn't even started yet. So he screamed at her because he like y'all just adding 250 witnesses. Yeah. We don't have no names of the witnesses.
Just
y'all making these people up, and there better be a good damn reason under God why you have these witnesses.
People just coming.
And then the defendant lawyer stood up and he was like, every time I say something, she got something to say. I object.
The judge like, shut your ass up.
Right. He in his head is saying, damn, you just said hello. Right. I object.
Right.
Goodbye. I object. Right. Under the Lord. Right. I object. It's like you just objected for everything. So now this is becoming a joke. And so I'm
it's been a joke.
It's been a joke. But
now that
now 250. Who is it? Is it the whole block?
It's the whole south side of Atlanta.
Is that what it is? Because 250. The guy who went through the parade and killed people didn't have 250 witnesses. Right. But why? But
whole parade.
And he killed people, and the parade saw him.
Hundreds of people there.
250 witnesses. But Young Thug case has 250 witnesses just to begin.
Yeah. The whole south side of Atlanta. It's the whole.
I'm invested.
Whole east side, south side.
I want to see where this is a black woman. I want to see where she's gonna go with this.
And again, she is somebody who has made her a name, and it seems as though she's been trying to make a name for herself with these Ricos in Atlanta and attacking a lot of artists and entrepreneurs and stuff. So, and it seemed like this is a political move for her, but it could blow up in our face.
You know what this remind me of?
What?
The Tommy Show. 50 Cent.
Oh yeah, that
the black lady who's trying to get Tommy. It reminds me of that. Like, bitch, you not gonna let go.
Yeah, you trying to do whatever to build a case.
Come on, man. This is getting ridiculous, but it's entertainment. So I don't know if we should be watching it as entertainment because Young Thug's life is on the line. Yeah.
Truly humble under God.
But he's still Young Thug to me.
We got it, but again, he's Young Thug, but he's repping God. He's a part of that team, and so YSL, Young Saints 11. You already we get it all messed up. YSL.
YSL
again.
Well, I'm not a YSL.
Again.
I didn't join it, but I'm just saying I'm a Young Saint living.
Young Saint
living
and stuff. So
I praise the Lord.
Pray for all involved. But this is gonna be a crazy case.
I love these kind of cases. When I watched the Johnny Depp, I would come home and tell you about these cases. I knew I was supposed to have headphones in my ear at work, but I surely had my headphones in my ear at work for this.
Yeah, but we got another crazy case coming up.
I'm excited.
The Jonathan Majors.
And I'm excited for that case.
And his ex-girlfriend. Now their case is about to start. You was telling me something that the young lady said.
She said she played a recording stating that he was yelling at her, telling her to be more like Michelle Obama.
Now, this was during sex or just like conversation?
Well, he left her a voice message. It was like, I guess he. Let me play like if I was Jonathan Majors, because I believe I know who he is from watching Creed. Right. I think he was saying like, I think your behavior is unacceptable. I need you to be less of a, less
Britney Spears, more Michelle Obama, more
right. And then she took that offensive because she ain't black and she don't understand the concept. But when you're trying to be Barack, you need a Michelle for your Barack, right. So he was basically telling her, I'm making big changes. I'm doing big things. I need you to be Michelle to my Barack.
Yeah, I need you to be my partner.
He didn't say, bitch, I need you to be my Tina to my Ike.
Right. And it's not like, initially I thought it was like on some sexual shit, like in the bedroom.
But we don't know how Michelle is in the bedroom.
No, I'm saying like he don't know that either. So I thought he was initially trying to tell her like, act like Michelle or sound like Michelle. But he's saying it in the sense of, what we know Michelle to be. Michelle is a powerful black woman, although she can never be a powerful black woman. But what Michelle represents and the way she carries herself is something I think all women, regardless of color or creed, can find some motivation and influence.
If he would have said, I need you to be my Tina to my Ike, I would have said, why are you making that kind of reference to this woman?
He picked a powerful woman.
You want to beat? You want me to beat you? Or do you want me to beat you? Like Tina did in the cat. But he said, my Michelle, I want you to be like Michelle.
Yeah, be my Michelle Obama to my Barack. I'm trying to be Barack. I'm trying to be a great man, great leader. I need a great partner.
I think he went and got himself Michelle.
That's why he went and got him. Soon we will see a beautiful black woman who can be his Michelle, because Obama don't have a white Michelle.
Right.
He has a sister on his side, and the lovely actress Megan Good. So Michelle, Megan, close.
Right. And if I was in that court, I would have laughed because, bitch, are you playing this? So what are we playing this for? Because there's a video already of you and your friend attacking him. So what are we playing this
what
for?
Are we trying to prove?
What are we saying? That he didn't want you no more? He realized, okay, you can never be my Michelle. Your personality is just not there. And I'm telling you this to, maybe you can fix it. Maybe you can never be Michelle, but maybe you can act like her.
Again, you basically learn something from a strong woman like Michelle Obama.
But nah, this bitch played in court like that's supposed to be hurtful to him.
And again, what if he would have said a white woman be my Martha Stewart or something like that? I don't know, but Martha Stewart
is she
a gangster, but Martha Stewart don't have a partner. We don't know Martha Stewart to be my Martha Stewart to this person.
Well, if he would have said be my Martha Stewart, he would hear that man decorate my house, bitch, and cook. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like the reference.
Sign my house,
like that. I didn't say no, don't be my Britney Spears. Like,
bitch, make me some goods.
Right. Because if he would have said don't be my Britney Spears, then that would have let us know that he's crazy. Because
or he said if he's saying be my Britney, that means his ass is crazy. And if he say don't be Britney, that means bitch, you crazy. Right.
But all he said was why don't stop behaving the way you behaving and be my Michelle.
Be my Michelle, be a powerful woman.
Shout out to Michelle Obama.
Simple as that.
I think he said another name too. I'm pretty sure he said another name. Hold on. Because he definitely said another name. I don't know who that name is. Coretta Scott.
Coretta Scott King, Dr. King's wife.
People name.
And again, he's speaking from his lineage, the color folks. Powerful women he's seen growing up that he know of in this world. And they happen to be sisters and shit. I don't blame him for saying that.
But again, I want her to put in the context of what she meant when she played. Was he beating your ass saying, I need you to be my Michelle. Or was y'all just having a plain conversation, and as a man, he was telling you, I need you to be this for me.
Yeah, or she could have been blacking, and it could have been an ongoing conversation, and she probably hung up or did some dumb shit. He got the voicemail like, yo, cut this bullshit. I'm tired of you being the way you are. Be like, and the best representation he could think of a strong black woman was Michelle Obama, Coretta Scott King. Like, be of these women because we know them to be historically positive,
right,
supportive, strong black women.
What's this case dismissed? This case is unbelievable. We done found out this bitch has been trying to attack him for forever, and he has walked away. I mean, literally, we saw him in a video walk the fuck away. Why are we still in case for this? I'm not ready. I don't want to watch this one. This one I can pass on.
So this one you gonna skip?
I mean, the Young Thug, I'm definitely not skipping. Count me in, 100%. This one I'm skipping. I'm not gonna see this because this is too much.
But again, we gonna see more. Again, be a powerful woman like Michelle, like Coretta Scott King, and like Forbes 100 most powerful women in the world. They just dropped their list, top 100 powerful women of the world, not just of America, of the world. And of the top 10, Taylor Swift is the only entertainer to make the list. Now, if you go through the list, just top 10, at 10, we got Melinda French Gates, who is Bill Gates' wife. We have ex-wife. We got Mary Barra, who's the CEO of GM. We got Abigail Johnson, who is chairman and CEO of Fidelity Insurance. We got James Frazier, who is the CEO of Citibank. We got Karen Lynch, who is the CEO of CVS. Taylor Swift, who is the CEO of the Swifties. We got Giorgia Meloni from Italy. She is the prime minister of Italy, so political swing. At 3, we got Kamala Harris, not Kamala from Marvel, but Kamala Harris, our vice president, who's okay. And Christine Lagarde from France, she is the president of the European Central Bank. And then at number 1 of the most powerful women, we got Ursula von der Leyen from Germany.
From Little Mermaid.
And she is the president, European Commission, and European Union. So,
and she live in the water.
So top 10 all over the world, mostly political and business savvy women, CEOs. Taylor Swift is the only entertainer to make that list. Of the list, we do have Oprah made the list. Beyonce made the list.
No, say the number they made it. Oprah's 31.
Oprah's 31.
Beyonce's 36.
36.
Rihanna's 74.
74.
And Barbie made the list at 100.
Barbie, the icon, the children's toy, made the top 100. Barbie from Mattel made the top 100 as the most powerful women in the world. So that means you don't have to be actually a
real person
to be there. So they could have had Moana could have made the list. Sleeping Beauty could have made the list. Some other powerful characters. Minnie Mouse definitely should have been on there.
Minnie Mouse should have been Barbie.
Yeah, been on there somewhere. There's a lot of powerful fictional women that could have made this list. But what do y'all think of this list? Check out Forbes Top 100. Check out who was on there. Who y'all think where they should be? Who missed the list?
Who the fuck put Taylor Swift on number
top 5? Top 5.
Woo!
Taylor Swift. That shows. Forbes said that, and that shows how powerful her following is.
Now, y'all know I'm a big fan of Beyonce's, but let's put Beyonce to the fucking side. How did she beat Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oprah Winfrey got her own fucking channel. Not only that, But Oprah Winfrey is so big. She blackballed people her damn self, and we blackballed with her.
Yeah, I think it's definitely plays a lot. The social media era and influence is definitely pushing a lot when it comes to Taylor Swift being in the top 5. Because again, when you talk about powerful, I'm not just talking about following, but actually having the power to do something, to make a change. And we see Oprah Winfrey using her money and buying shit and producing shit and owning shit. I don't know much about Taylor business except for she's a huge entertainer, megastar, and I'm pretty sure her following is humongous and worldwide. But when it comes to truly being powerful, I don't think she's above the likes of Oprah Winfrey and shit. I don't think she's above the likes of Martha Stewart. I don't think she's above the likes of what I would say back in the day before she started fucking up. What's the Ellen?
Oh yeah,
how big she was a few years, and then she started, having her own take and shit, and people, pretty much made her ass disappear. But it's a wild list, and you gotta look at it to see like basically what their
shitty ass
how
list.
they put together this list. What
I fucking hate lists.
Yeah, the list always. I think they do it on purpose so we can be upset with the list. These lists, no matter what it is, it could be any list. It could be the list of fucking water companies, and they gonna always get it wrong. They gonna always say some dumb shit just to get people upset and shit. They'll be like the top 100 candy bars, and then they'll have Almond Joy at number 1, knowing that motherfuckers don't eat that, but they'll do that just so motherfuckers can be outraged. I think that's what these lists are for, to create outrage, to create people to talk and shit like that. I don't think they really believing what they be putting in these lists, and that's why I keep saying we here at C2 and OSA, we gonna put together a true list, whatever that list may be. We ain't decided it yet. We gonna put together some list.
We've tried lists with each other, and let me tell you guys, those lists don't work out either.
No, we gonna
because y'all lists be dumb.
We gonna make it work.
Y'all lists be dumb.
Yeah, right. Y'all lists be
dumb. No, their list.
She talking about
their lists be dumb. Their lists be dumb.
She talking about y'all list.
No, I'm talking about y'all, as in you and Johnny's list be stupid.
We gonna figure it out. So it's another list. We get lists about other shit all the time. So who would be number 1 on your list of powerful women?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey is number 1 on your list.
Yeah, and then Rihanna's number 2, and Beyonce's number 3.
Think so?
Motherfucker, yeah.
No one number 1 on my list.
Who?
Black Chyna.
That's crazy.
I think Black Chyna is number 1. And speaking of Black Chyna, she's taking a new leaf. We've been seeing her change herself, changing her life. She
gave her life to God.
Gave her life to God. She's
under YSL now.
She's YSL Chyna now and stuff like that. She's no longer Black Chyna. She YSL Chyna. Young Say Living.
Right.
Fixed the face. You know what I'm saying?
I loved it.
Fixed the body. Look way more natural. Look way more natural and pretty. And now she's giving up her OnlyFans. She's as a young Christian woman, she feels as though that part of her life is behind her. She can't say I'm taking a new leaf and still having this stream of income and this the type of entertainment that's expected from OnlyFans. She's not doing that type of stuff no more, making that type of content.
And she reconciled with what's her name?
Who?
Amber
Rose.
Yeah.
And so she can't do that type of content anymore, and that makes sense. And I congratulate Chyna for that.
There's a lot of artists nowadays that's giving their life to God. Daddy Yankee just announced in his concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was super big. I just saw it today, and he just announced that he is living for Christ, and that Christ saved his life. And even with the money and even with the fame, he had a void and he was looking for it, and he found it through Christ.
Amen.
And now he's baptized, and now the music won't be the same as before.
hallelujah. It's no longer about the gasoline. It's about that holy water.
He's part of YSL too. I mean, I love
he ain't
it.
YSL. Daddy Yankee, old nigga. So.
Oh, okay.
Daddy Yankee older than us. Like,
is he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Like in his 40s, something.
But I'll tell you something. I think that's really honorable to stand on the stage of 1 million people,
right,
and say what you believe in and who you believe in.
Truly standing on.
And so I'm very proud of Black Chyna for doing the same thing, for standing and living in her, because she said she was really heavy on drugs.
Yeah, she was lost.
Yeah, and I'm so proud of her for standing on it and not just using it to gain followers. She's really living in it and having her truth in it. And this is a big step for her because she has kids, and now she's gonna teach her kids that. And I agree with it. Let me
a step in.
I'm not even trying to make a joke. It's something serious.
Step in the right direction. It's definitely a step in the right direction. So we celebrate Chyna, and
and the guy from Adam Sandler too.
From Adam Sandler.
Yeah, the one that he always acts. He was in Big Daddy. He was Grown Ups. He was the one that his head was flying off.
Rob Schneider.
Yes. So he just gave his life to God and said that's why he stopped doing movies, because he's now standing with God. I love to see it. I love to see it.
You can do comedies and still be.
But he's saying sometimes it's a very thin
contradiction,
thin line. Yeah.
So he got to start producing comedies.
Well, he said he told Adam Sandler, when you do a movie that's not too vulgar, not too much.
I mean, Adam Sandler don't do a lot of
because I think he's Jewish. I think
he is. He's Jewish, and so he makes family friendly comedy. So I feel like he could still work with Adam Sandler. He don't do too provocative or very vulgar.
I'm just proud of Black Chyna. I'm proud of Black Chyna, Daddy Yankee, and
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
So that's dope. And blessings to them. Other news. T.I. And King. Now we know we spoke about it last week about their situation, but T.I. had to stand on business. There was a club and promoter in Atlanta who was promoting a party as if T.I. and his son King was hosting. Now we know T.I. and King is one of the two of the biggest names in social media right now because of King's going live and discuss his family problems and issues and stuff like that. And since it's died down, but a promoter thought this was the opportunity to take advantage and say, hey, come out to my club. They gonna be here. They promoting this party. And because of the buzz behind them, people showed up. But also T.I. showed up because it happened in Atlanta. He the king of the A, and shit, word getting around. And T.I. found out that his name and his son's name was on the promotion flyer, and he pulled up and checked the club, checked the owner, checked the promoter, and went to shut shit down. Now, I respect it because, again, don't be trying to make $1 off my pain. This is a real situation for their family because I think King truly feels away. And like we stated, I believe them as a family, they're growing and learning each other now as who they are, him as a young man, them Tiny and T.I. as their parents. So you ain't gonna be capitalizing off our real life drama taking place and shit. And then we ain't even there. So now you lying to folks, telling them that what
was gonna happen once I paid to go see, well, I wouldn't pay, but people go pay to see Keen and T.I. You get there, there's no Keen and T.I.
You already paid your money.
I paid to see fucking T.I. and King. Where the fuck? Now give me my shit back before I beat your ass.
Well, see, a lot of times when it comes to artists, they know these club promoters know that artists normally are not on time. So like they can still get the bodies in it, and people getting drunk and having a good time, then they can possibly, if we can make your night a good night, you forget these people ain't here. But T.I. and them wasn't having that shit because, again, Atlanta, from what I hear, is a small place. Word got back to him, and he shut it down. And now the people that was there is like, oh shit, T.I. here, but he not really hosting. All these niggas lying. We out. So not only does it look bad for the promoter, But the club who hired that promoter, now y'all fucking up the business.
Right.
So that was dumb of them and shit. And I respect T.I. for standing on business because they tried to capitalize on some real life shit that was going on with him and his family. So
that could have been really wrong though. See, I just don't. I don't believe in as a superstar you pulling up to anywhere the way he pulled up. Right. I personally just I'll be looking at that shit and be like, yo, y'all some fucking clown ass niggas. And I'll post on my IG and social media that wasn't me. I didn't promote shit. I wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, shit. Even on the promoter of the club, if they posting that flyer, as T.I. I comment, I am not hosting this party. They fucking
I just wouldn't show up. I don't believe as a superstar I should show up to play. That's just dangerous. That's a dangerous game you playing.
T.I. is highly respected, but you never know. You know, that guy hired security to do a job, and one of those security guards would have got tough.
No offense, but Nipsey was very respected. The hood don't give a fuck.
That's true.
Nowadays, back then the hood would have gave a fuck.
That's true.
Nowadays the hood just don't have that same respect for the greats.
That's definitely true.
So
that's definitely true. But a shout out to T.I. for standing on business. And again, it could have went worse, but it didn't. Security them, respected T.I. and let him vent. But speaking of security guards, we have another security guard venting about Diddy. We've seen over the last couple of weeks. It's a fucking fire for Diddy. It's a fire sale. Everything that's Diddy must go. And so we got people coming out saying shit. And his former head of security, his name was Roger Bonds. He said he in fact stopped Diddy a few times from whooping Cassie's ass, unfortunately. And so it just a lot of this shit coming out. These companies that Diddy was the president of are now having him step down because, as we seen, Cassie is suing not only Diddy, but she's suing the company for that business insurance. She's smart with it. So,
well, she ain't suing Diddy at all.
Right, she's not suing Diddy at all. She's suing his brands, and so
she's suing the companies as an employee.
Right,
smart.
So she's
sexual harassment.
So exactly. So she's doing what she's doing. So these companies is making Diddy step down, but now. People who were affiliated with Diddy, whether I would say, they ain't working for him. So it's like
I just don't like that.
And that's my whole situation. Is like
I just don't like
because
that.
you're not working for him right now. And so now that shit went bad, now you're saying something.
Right.
But whatever happened between y'all happened and you didn't say nothing.
Right. I just don't like that shit. You should have been talked about that shit, my nigga. You should have been let us know what it really was.
Right.
You should have been told the world who he was.
Right.
And now all of a sudden you see him getting shot. And now you want to shoot too?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Policy.
Yeah, when Diddy and Hal broke up first time, or when they broke up, that's when you should have came out and said,
yo, this nigga was abusive. Yeah. This motherfucker.
I see why she cheated on him with the security. I mean, with the fitness guy. This nigga was abusive. He was whooping her ass. Like, then it would be more respectable and believable.
Right.
But now you coming out after the fact when you haven't been obviously you wasn't in good terms with him. And now you coming after the fact and saying shit.
I mean, people believe Cassie on her own. We don't need you to come and put your little 2 cents in the
and they ain't gonna do shit for you. Nobody's gonna get you. You ain't get no back. So nobody really cares. But it just again is at this point is let's dig more.
It's the same security guard like Will Smith. Y'all come out after the fact of y'all being fired and having all this. We want money, and now you want to give your side of the fucking story. You didn't give it to us when we wanted it. Right. Shut your ass up. Yeah. Now you trying to take Cassie moment. Let Cassie have her moment. Let her tell her story. She didn't sign an NDA, so she gonna still come out with a book. Right. And let me say something. That book is going.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a New York bestseller.
Jesus.
So Roger Band's trying to get a band, but I don't know if that's going. Roger Bonds trying to get a band, but I don't know if that's gonna work, my boy. So we gonna see what happens with him. But we definitely seeing what's happening with Diddy right now, and it's not looking the best.
Yeah, everything Diddy's worked for is crumbling. Yeah, his name, his legacy. Yeah, I mean, it is. I haven't seen his kids on social media. I haven't like this is taking a fucking toll on that family because
that's a fact.
I used to watch the twins on TikTok. Don't ask me why. I just love their get ready with me in the mornings. Like it was so cute. But now it's like, unfortunately, it's so sad because stuff like this don't only affect him, it affects the kids as well. And so now we have a situation where everybody's livelihood is gonna be fucked up because even young
legacy is over.
Right, even like the small Combs, like I call him Small Combs because he looked just like Diddy to me.
Kane Combs.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
His name is not Sean Combs?
No, it's not. I mean, I don't know his real name, but his stage name is Kane Combs. So that's his stage name.
So what's but his real name isn't he Junior?
I don't know what his real name is. I just know he's King Combs. That's a stage name. That's what he's been called. So that's what I know him as. He probably is a junior. He looked like a fucking junior. He looked like a twin. Shit. I don't know.
Oh, he's not.
What's his real name?
Christian King.
Oh yeah, it is right. It is Christian Combs. That's correct.
It is?
Yeah, it is Christian Combs. Yep, Christian.
Oh, that's whack.
So yeah,
he looked like Diddy. He should have been shot. Well, maybe he wouldn't have wanted better junior now.
At this point, yeah, I want my own name. Probably would have told me and shit like, no, don't call me Sean.
Change his last name to Porter, Potter, or whatever, Tim Porter.
Yeah, Porter. Yeah, it's quiet for Diddy, but
this is just funny.
Moving on from music for now, Philly has decided to ban ski masks. As we know, the poo what we call it today, the poo shiesty, the full scully shit. You know, if I had this, but it was long and covered, you know, over my nose and shit like that. Another city did that recently, banned. I can't remember. We discussed it on an older episode. Philly banned ski masks. Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think this is going to help decrease crime in the city? Because everybody has a shiesty on, so you really can't trust these niggas. But what do you think?
Don't trust a nigga with a shiesty is in the summertime.
These niggas wear shiesties all year round.
And that's the problem. That's where it becomes the problem. Because if you wear it in the winter, shit, I be wanting to wear a shiesty. The cold sometimes.
Bad brick.
Yeah, I be wanting to like.
But see, that's what happened. They fucked up the shiesty or the ski mags, because ski mags is good for the cold. Like cover your nose, cover your face. Like it protects you, the layer. But because they attached it to criminality, right. Now it's like, damn, then they got on a ski mags, he up to no good.
Right. I mean,
and ski mags always been like kind of compared and closely, you know, added to crime and shit like that. Yeah. Even though ski is for skiing. That's what a ski max is. It's a max for skiing. Right. But niggas done fucked it up. And so Philly is taking a stance. And if you got on the ski max, summer, winter, fall, you're liable to be, you know, stop and frisk and fucked with by the popo. So get rid of the push ices, bro. It is quiet for that in Philly. You need to do that shit in New York. I'm tired of seeing these niggas. I'm tired of seeing the shorties in ski mask too. Like, shorty, why the fuck you got on?
Because it be cold.
Yeah, I would think so. But they trying to portray themselves to be something they ain't. That's the problem. But Philly making a stance. Other cities, I'm sure, will follow. New York.
Meek Mill loves ski masks.
Yeah, because, you know, he biker gang, you know.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, because block the air from his face. Keep his face warm.
Oh, so, Meek Mill, don't get caught out there. You already got a case.
Got too many, man. They be coming for Meek. So Meek need to stay clear.
Stay clear.
But some happier news. It seems as though we as fans are expecting something.
I hope this is the true. I hope this ain't one. I see a lot of people bashing him, right? Because in the clip it says seal the deal, right? So supposedly the seal the deal was she having a baby,
right? Ashanti
and Nelly.
Ashanti and Nelly are,
and everybody's like, since when is having a baby still in the deal? Isn't marriage still in the deal? And it's not the case for fucking everybody. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody fucking does that shit. And that's, I mean, I would love for people to do it that way, but that's not the way life works, and that's just not the way it is.
The world we live in.
But I love it. I love to see Nelly and Ashanti together. I mean, they just look happy. They look healthy. They look, and if she is pregnant, congrats. You know, because it's still alleged. Yeah. They haven't come out. I mean, sources very close to them.
USA Today.
No, and sources.
I'm about to say USA Today has reported basically from people that's close to them that this is.
Yeah, I just don't see why she would do this, and then he did this, and then they both like, and they went off in the corner, and everybody cheering and crying.
Like that, right? Yeah, I don't think they play like that. So,
but here's my problem I have with the situation. Okay, and I'm just speaking out of my opinion.
What, they both old?
No. I mean, nah. I mean, they got money. My problem is now that he does look happy and healthy, they want to show pictures of him with his ex-girlfriend and how he was serious and he was always straight face and not smiling. We don't know behind closed doors if
he had a good thing that show you. Maybe with this woman, I wasn't happy. Like,
yeah, but we have to drag the other woman to lift. Let's just say they back together. That this time it looks like Ashanti and Nelly are in a better place than they were before. Yeah. Okay, because when they were dating, Nelly was still kind of not new to the industry, but he was still the big top dog, and she was just this pretty new face, and it was too much going on. Okay, now they older, they mature,
live life,
you can tell like it's just they're in a healthier place individually.
Right.
So it's a healthier relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's not drag the bitch that he was with before, because that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what you got to do with it? And again, maybe he wasn't happy. Maybe she wasn't happy with it. Because people are not meant to be like, so she could be now with the person that makes her happy and found her partner that makes her smile like Ashanti and Usher. I mean, I said Usher. Ashanti and Nelly is doing today. So again, all we can do is celebrate people being happy, celebrate love, and people doing their thing and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we don't need to bash or talk ill about nobody else while we celebrate other people in their situation.
I love it. I think we've all waited for an Ashanti and Nelly baby.
Right.
And again, they just look healthy. They just
healthy.
She look healthy. He look healthy. I mean, this is gonna be a very, I don't know, and we always wanted to see Ashanti win, and I think this is her win. I think not that Nelly is, the cause of her winning, but I just think this is the videos of Gotti acting crazy because he got the news that she might be pregnant is funny too.
Fuck Irv Gotti. Shout out to Nelly and Ashanti and their happiness, and shout out to happiness and love and all that good shit all over the world. Now, coming to the closing of our episode, we always do something different. Do something.
You about to join YSL?
Yeah, I'm already in YSL, Young Saint Living. And so on this episode, a game we played a long time ago. We haven't played it in quite some time. We are a Black company, ASO C2, and we support our own.
And we Black
people. And so we're gonna bring back a game that we haven't played in a while. This shit dusty.
And we Afro Latinas too, just in case y'all don't know that.
Yeah, Afro Latinas is in the name. We're gonna play culture tags. Now, this game, if y'all never seen it, it's a game of acronyms and Black sayings, and we just based on the lettering, you gotta guess what the saying is. They got music, they got church, they got a bunch of different categories. We're gonna play a little bit. My wife is gonna take 3 cards. I'm gonna take 3 cards, and we gonna see who knows the Black culture tag.
And whoever loses next episode gotta eat the sour candy.
Okay, whatever she said. What she said.
What I said.
What she said. All right, so it's a lot of. Excuse me, it's a lot of cards. I'm just grabbing a bunch. I don't know what to do. As y'all can see, it's a lot of cards.
It's a fun game if you have a big group.
Definitely fun for a big group, but they got daily sayings, they got song lyrics, they got church, they got words to live by, bunch of different stuff. I'm gonna grab 3 cards. I'm gonna grab something for song. I'm gonna grab something for daily sayings, and I'm gonna take a words to live by.
And I'm gonna take church.
Church, you got church.
Because we YSL now.
Right, because we YSL is only right. You got church, you got what else?
I got church, I got songs and lyrics, and I got daily sayings.
Okay, so who would like to go first?
I go.
Okay, so you're gonna go first. So y'all can play along too. You wanna?
You can put it at the screen because you gotta see the word in the back.
So it's GDLU. This is words to live by.
Give me a clue.
So it's when you say bad stuff, and our Savior is watching. GDLU. You doing not nice things, and
God doesn't love you.
no. So close, because God is our Lord and Savior. But GDLU. So somebody not doing some nice things, you say, look,
God,
you being a bad person.
I don't know.
Not pretty.
God don't like ugly?
God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. Yes. So that's what it is. God don't like ugly. And we all know that. Young Thug know that. God don't like ugly. And a lot of you motherfuckers is ugly. All right. So that's daily sayings. So YBY.
YBY.
Okay. Help me out.
You know.
YBY.
When you ask somebody something, you invite them to something.
You invite them to something.
You ask them. You ask them this.
You ask them that. You inviting them to something and you asking them question marks?
You asking them this.
YBY. YB.
You ask them to come over for dinner. And when you call them, you ask them this.
You gotta invite somebody over.
Yeah.
And you say, you bring.
I mean, you got the you part, right? It's a personal question. You ask them this.
It's a personal question.
Right. It's not something you ask them to bring something. You ask, this is a personal question.
Personal question.
Right. Because you need to know your surroundings.
We're gonna do that. There's a little timing too. So you need to know who gonna. I was gonna say who gonna be there, but that ain't the right letters. And we got the time going. Little thing here. Give me something else. Give me something else.
I can't give you nothing else.
Oh, you can't give me nothing
else. No, because I'm gonna
give it to me. Give me something.
Right.
YBY. You invited to something.
I call you.
You call me. Regular lane.
Right. And I say come for dinner, but
come for dinner.
And it's a personal question.
Come for dinner.
I need to know your surroundings. That's as much as I could give you.
Oh no, I'll draw a blank. I need to know your surroundings.
Right.
You. So, I think it's one of those situations where you about to say something, and you might have them on speaker. You by yourself. One of those situations. Right. Or you about to say some shit.
Right. You about to invite them, but you got to make sure they by themselves. Because if not, then you got to invite the whole crew. And you like, I don't want to invite these niggas.
Right.
You by yourself?
I'm cooking. You by yourself? or before you even let them know, you get them with it. You by yourself? Right. All right, so I'm cooking. You by yourself? So you come upstairs. Yo, where you at? You by yourself? All right, bet. I'm cooking. Come upstairs.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So 1-1, I'm going daily sayings. This is AMIIC. AMIIC. I see. So this is sarcasm, right? This is sarcasm. This is when somebody say some shit that you, it's like, whatever. Like, somebody, like, say somebody talking shit about you, right? But you don't give a fuck. Yeah, so and so said this about you. You like, okay.
I don't know.
Somebody, that's the best example I can give. Somebody talking shit about you, and somebody come to you and you like, and so what? Like,
is the first word and?
No. But you being sarcastic, like, what? Like,
I don't know. That one.
I don't care.
That one I don't know.
Ask me if I care.
Oh.
Ask me if I care. Because I just be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That's how I would say it in so many words, but it's a little different. So she got that one wrong. We're gonna end with song. Oh, you got how many cards you got? You got one more?
Yeah.
You got that one and you got one more.
Yeah, you did too.
Okay, so song lyrics.
Right.
It's a lot of damn N's and M's and T's. A lot of different M's and T's. Gotta help me a little bit.
I'm trying to think of what song this is.
You don't even know the song? Well, she don't even know the song, so how could I even get it right? She don't even know where to start. NMNT.
It repeats itself. But
I don't know.
I don't know this one. Let me get another one because this one is. It was never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. What song is that? Let me get another.
Never too much, never too much, never too much.
Oh, let me get another song.
Luther Vandross. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Burn, 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 burn. Songs right here. Okay. So she taking another card. She didn't know the Luther Vandross. She know the Luther Vandross. SWYMGY.
Usually this is said to women. This particular song you would never say to a man.
You never say this to a woman. I mean man.
Right.
So the first word is shorty.
No. It's about her body.
She.
No.
Oh, let me do the time.
You telling this to the woman. Just you telling her to do this.
Show.
No.
Stop. I was gonna say stop it. Stop it.
There's no D.
I know that's how you look at it.
I mean, you telling this. I mean, that's the greatest example I can give you. You tell this. It's a particular song.
Who the artist?
I don't know who the artist is, but
you know the song?
I do know the song. I know the song for this.
It's a rap song?
Yes.
Why you had to think about it?
Because I was thinking in my head. It's actually a popular song too. And the crazy thing is, I've heard you say this in the past.
She. It's not she. She.
You said what?
C.
C. No. Why would you tell a woman C?
I don't know.
No. And the crazy thing is, I've heard you say
Slow wine, yo, monkey girl, you. Show.
Why you keep saying show?
Show what you making, God, girl. I got it wrong. I ain't get it.
Shake what your mama gave me. Yeah. Shake what your mama gave me.
Shake what your mama gave me. That's definitely a song that we all know. I got one wrong. So we both got one right. We both got one card left. My last card is a song. It's IWR W-Y-A-N. Okay. 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 Michael Jackson. That's a big clue. Michael, let me put the time. Hit song, Michael Jackson.
I know it's I Wanna.
Yeah.
Damn.
That should help you right there. Michael Jackson. I Wanna what?
What are you doing? What dance is that?
That's my dance, but that ain't Michael Jackson dance. But it's a boogie though. The song is a boogie. And I kind of want to make the beat, but I'll give it to you.
I wanna rock with you all night, dance into the sun. I couldn't remember that.
So she got 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3, right? You looking like you don't know what the hell going on.
I've never heard this church saying.
So give me another card.
Give me another church.
Some stuff that you ain't.
But I've never heard any church ever say, "Please govern yourself accordingly." You've ever heard church?
Yeah, I'm still new to church, so you know what I'm saying.
Devin, you've been.
I'm still new to church.
Oh, okay, you can get this.
Okay.
You're not new to church. You've been going to church for 10.
I'm saying I'm new. This is my first time in the church, so but they speak Spanish so most of the time, so they don't use this black stuff. This black stuff. This black stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Church saying. Okay, let me do the time.
Okay. When you saying God did something for you, when you saying God he did something for you, and you so happy he did it for you.
He did.
No, you know you happy because you know in your head that shouldn't have happened. But it happened.
Right.
He blessed you with it.
He didn't have to do it, but he did. Amen. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ and rice and all that good stuff. We tied. So that's 2-2. So we got to get one more. We got to get a card that we didn't do. So we're going to pull from one of these other that we did church. So let's go. Want to do Black Twitter?
Okay.
Black Twitter. We both going to take one from Black Twitter. Grab one. Okay. You can go ahead. I'm going to just grab one right here.
No.
Nope. Okay. You don't like that one?
No, I don't like that one.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Why? I'm sorry. Okay, spell. I'm illiterate. We got HNSM. Popular. Somebody get hurt.
Somebody get hurt?
When somebody get hurt, this is a saying.
My black mom used to say it?
No, not black mom. It's a social media thing that said. It's about a drink.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Okay. All right. Well, I just told you. Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
You sure?
I swear.
Okay.
Look, I'm YSL. Y'all say 11. Why would I be lying? Y'all say 11. That's the name of this episode. Y'all say 11. So there you go, John. When you ready this part, remember the name of this episode is Young Say Living. All right, YSL all day in this bitch. All right,
we done converted.
All right, so
that's what that should be. Done converted.
Bro, YSL all day. You already know. I might start selling shirts in church. YSL. I got on there. I mean, I had Thug on the front and then said Young Saint Living on the back.
YSL gonna get your copyright.
No, police gonna catch me on the Rico too and shit. Like, yeah, this nigga trying to sell merch on behalf of Thugger. All right, BDYD.
And you gonna get this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because your mama used to serve you a plate of something you didn't like, and then say this after you eat it. Or she used to tell you. Go ahead.
I say this sometimes when niggas be in dangerous situations, but did you got it?
But remember you say.
But and then my mom was like, I'm talking about how bad the food was. Did you die? No, you didn't. Shut your fat ass up. All right. So it's still time. We gotta break the time. We did church. We gotta go.
Let's do Black Twitter again.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Black Twitter. All right, going back to Black Twitter.
Okay.
Grabbing a card. I'm gonna grab this one.
Oh, this is me.
Okay.
Mims, this is why hot.
Shout out to Mims. When somebody doing shit just like idiotic, saying shit that's idiotic, you say this all the fucking time.
When I say this,
you say this a lot. Like people doing just dumb shit and you just flabbergasted. Like it's just like you just can't piece it together. It's like it's so idiotic. They be just doing dumb shit. You say this a lot. Shout out to his job. We ain't gonna say the job, but you say this a lot. You just this is something I'm saying that you say a lot. When somebody just doing, saying, acting a certain way that it just have you like, what the fuck? What are they doing?
I don't know.
This is something you say a lot, especially when you talking shit about people.
Like, that's all the time.
Yeah, that's what I say.
90% of the time, I'm talking shit.
IMS, y'all.
I keep thinking miss me with the shit.
No, you always say this. They do dumb shit.
I don't know.
And you just like befuddled.
I don't fucking know what that is.
Make it make sense. All the time. She says this all the time. Make it make sense.
That's my favorite line.
That's one of your favorite sayings.
That is my favorite because I be at work saying that shit too. Make it make motherfucking sense.
All the time.
Make shit makes
You say it all the time.
I can show you my frustration with that.
Make it make sense. All right, so she got it wrong. Hopefully, I can get it right. Get this one. It's
KTSE. I say it's about your friend. I say it's about Kevin. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna name them Kevin and Drew and Eddie. I say this shit when it comes to their birthday and
they want everybody to show up,
right?
But they don't be around,
and they don't show up to nobody else's shit.
KTSE.
I say this shit about your friends. And I say this shit all the time about your friends.
Kill.
Nah.
Okay.
When they want you to do something for them, but they haven't done for you, I say this to you. I tell you to tell them. I don't know if you tell them, but I'll be telling them.
Cut.
No.
Cut start with C. Kill.
No. I tell them, y'all better have this.
Mm-hmm. You say that. You don't say that a lot that time, but when somebody acting away, and it's your turn, keep the same energy.
I keep the same. You gotta keep that same energy.
That's what you say a lot.
I do.
Keep the same energy.
Right. I tell them to keep the same energy. The same energy when you don't show up to our shit, you want us to show up to your shit. Keep that same motherfucking energy.
Just like that. YSL. Young Saint living. And that is our episode. Another shitty opinion episode, the Johnson & Johnson part 2. This was a funny and fun episode. Hey.
I don't know. I really think we should start a couples pod. I think
y'all look, if y'all think we should start a couples pod, leave a comment right here. And once we get 1,000 yeses, then we're gonna start that couples pod. All right?
Oh shit! Watch us get 1,000. Yo, if we get 1,000 yeses, I promise you.
1,000 yes comments.
That's gonna be the best pod on C2.
Hey, potential. We gonna see. But as you can see, the wife, Mrs. Johnson, the husband, Mr. Johnson. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. And like always, we are